Hello everybody, it's Whipray here, and today on the magical world of YouTube, we're playing Quest of the Champion. It's being developed by one of my friends, One Prophet Sword, and he sent me an early copy of it. We have previously played a much earlier version of this several months ago. We did it on Twitch stream. And he was watching it live, as I recall, and based on feedback from me and some other playtesters, he's since adjusted and refined the game since then. And so we're kind of, here's the version number right here, that my camera is blocking. Go me. Yeah, we're just gonna see version right there is what we're at right now, and I'm not 100% sure what the version was when I last played it. However, there has been a significant jump up. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna see how it plays out now. I remember past issues we had with it was that there was a certain amount of scaling that was a problem. And that past the point you could kind of almost math your way through some of the problems. So we'll go ahead and click a new game and get started. So, character creation. We will manually create a character because I always enjoy doing that. Music, as always, is good. Ooh, this is new. We kind of have like little defaulty kind of portraits now. I like that. I like this presentation a lot more than the old one. The old one felt very much just like a, here's a bunch of stats. This one feels a lot more, immersive's not the right word, but it definitely feels a lot more like I am getting to choose myself as opposed to before. This adds a lot of like character to my character. I like that. Barbarian's bonus damage. Berserk. Ooh, there's new things now. Okay. Yeah, we just had like the knights before, so their defense, damage, any healing. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. So as long as you're taking damage, you can just keep piling it on as long as you've got health. Which, depending on how you stack it, like if you could really get going, you could really start doing some gnarly stuff with that. I've got a lot of warriors now. Took on to plus 1 attack whenever they miss an enemy. Okay. Now about the rogues. Okay, that's really nice. I've always liked the XP, because I remember that was a very big thing on longer games. You could really kind of guild an extra level or two out of that, which was kind of handy. Shields, bracers, robe, leather, dagger. What do the warriors have? Sword, up to plate. Shields and bracers. Okay. So, bonus XP, bonus to attack. Oh, that's kind of like that. That's lifesteal is always good. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, that's pretty cool. Rangers. Oh, I kind of like that. That's being statistic proof has always struck me as a very, because I remember that was one thing we did specifically is we got our fate high enough up so that we would avoid the bad rolls, because like sometimes those bad rolls were just miserably, horrifically bad, and like lose like all of these things or lose like a massive. It was really bad when you would fail the random events. That right there is really nice, actually. All right, so we have the battle mage. That's one I played before. So you always get a flat +1 damage reduction, which is always really nice. More basers. Bonus fate things. Oh, well that's kind of nice. Only would seem to come up if it's damage though, because some of those things were not necessarily damage. Like some of those were like you would lose all of your XP to a current level, or you would lose like a lot of money, or you'd lose stats. And like damage, if it was just a health, does not necessarily feel the best for that. Fate to their damage score. Oh. That's pretty cool. That's like an all-in. I kind of like that. But you can't wear anything, so even if it didn't have defensive bonuses, you're kind of locked out. So I mean, that, I don't know if I'd have to actually see how the new itemization is, because I heard that there was an adjustment in itemization as well. And we're back at the warriors. So it definitely feels like there's a lot more warriors, but I think we're gonna go with a ranger because that felt really, being immune to bad fate rolls means you could kind of almost neglect fate a little bit more and focus more on like mastery and like defense and stuff like that. So we'll go with that one, kind of the safe pick. Okay, and then here were some of the things from before that I recognize. I almost wish you could have some of those like scroll-like ones. I almost like those as much as some of the others, just because they're very like fantasy, you know, very fantasy-like. Where there's some of these, like these are definitely good. Don't get me wrong, but like these just have like a certain. The other ones look very like old school, like archaic, and I kind of like that aesthetic. Let's see, I'm a ranger. They don't really have many. Like we've got some wizard archetypes. We got some knight. We don't really have any like roguish archetypes actually. Now I'm kind of like looking at the artwork now. I can't really swing a sword like I could from like a Lord of the Rings kind of ranger. So we'll go with that, I guess. Oh, we have backgrounds now. Oh, okay. And magic if I liked it. Fire potion, damage bonus, defense bonus, health potion. Ooh, some of these are really good. Bonus on damage, defense, attack, 4 starting health, defense, fire potions. Mystic Wander, Destiny Potion, damage bonus, health. Ooh, you could stack that with the you could absolutely stack that with the other thing, the Scout, and get like +2 XP from every event. Ooh, that's kinda. Ooh, I kinda like that, honestly. That said, I do kind of like the extra starting health, but you don't really get a full. Like, sometimes you can get full heals. I remember from last week, you get full heals from events and stuff like that. But I almost feel like... Because I would rather have, like, permanent stat bonuses than potions. Because potions, while handy, do kind of peter out. And so I'm almost leaning towards either Veteran Soldier... Attack damage, health... Damage defense. So my health and healing isn't bad. Oh, that would be really good if you were running the lifestealy guy. Actually, that would be kind of handy. I do like the backgrounds because now I have a bit more like customization, and I like having the depth of customization because now it's like, oh, I can combine combat healer with the Shadow Blade, or I can do the spy with the Scout. Or if I wanted to be a little bit of a scout, like, you know, on my ranger, I could do this one, which I actually am kind of leaning towards because this feels like a decent thing. So we'll do that because I want that XP. I want that XP. I like that. Oh, we have more. Oh, more health. Health. Ooh. Great Forest. Okay, I'm liking this because now I'm feeling like I'm playing an actual RPG. I know it's still card based. But like I feel like I'm getting like investment here. It's like, oh, from this and that and the other. This is kind of I'm kind of digging this. I will go from the Frozen North for the bonus damage and health. It's pretty nice with all the potions too. Though admittedly, starting loot is pretty good because you can get like you can snowball with that. I feel. I think, though. I'm trying to see what the difference is between, like, this one's just, I understand role-playing, but on the same token, like, this is literally, this is this, but better. Health and all potions. Health damage, health attack. Health defense. Yeah, these two, I feel like there needs to be, like, maybe, like, none of these give fate, and I wonder if maybe... Instead of like another one kind of giving generic million thing, if maybe like health and fate or something like that would maybe be brilliant. Because yeah, they've got defense. They're actually missing. I don't think they had anything on the other page either for fate. Now that I'm thinking about it. So oh, I hear you, Cricket. Let's go with the I kind of want the. I mean, I get the health and the loot. I think I'll take the loot. Honestly, we'll be a ranger from the southern desert. Give me a random name. I almost wish too, when you click random, it would like kind of look at what your picked sex was at the start and kind of pull from that name appropriate, as opposed to having to kind of click through until you get one appropriate for what you wanted to do. Set the name for Alec the Haunted. We should have a cutscene playing here in a moment. I did turn that on. Oh, here we go. Game length standard. Standard. I will play the tutorial area. Right, we'll do that.
Brave hero, peril descends upon the realm of Eldoria. Queen Malvina, the treacherous and evil sorceress, has unleashed her vile knights to seize the celestial prism. Since the age of forgotten heroes, the celestial prism has resided within the ancient monastery of Zephyrath. It is a place of wondrous enchantments, guarded by benevolent monks who ensure the sacred protection of the artifact. Earlier today, Queen Malvina's knights attacked the monastery. They seized the celestial prism and murdered the monks who lived within the walls. They fled with the artifact and are, as we speak, making their way across Eldoria with their prize. Queen Malvina's wickedness is poised to wreak havoc upon Eldoria. The celestial prism has the power to alter the fabric of fate, and in the hands of evil could destroy the world we hold dear. Go forth, champion. Track the knights and stop them from delivering the celestial prism to their queen. The fate of the realms is in your hands. May the radiance of past heroes light your path on this quest.
I feel that they changed the voiceovers in a good way, because I feel before it was like a lot more deeper and it felt a little too over the top. That feels like the right level of like vocal. It's not too deep and it doesn't feel too overly dramatic. That one feels like appropriate to like a person introducing things. Mission of the game. Your mission is to follow the trail of the knights who have captured the celestial prism and must stop them from building an artifact of the wicked goddess, Sorceress Malvina. Accomplish this mission by drawing cards, making choices, fighting terrible monsters and agents of evil, and trying to survive the hazards on your path. This will not always be easy. Cards you can draw are randomized except the tutorial area of Silverdawn, so you must use your wits to survive in an environment that can be suddenly brutal. Center Directory will guide you help understand the basics of the game operates. Next. You should draw a card. Drawing cards is a new element within the area you're exploring. These elements can be treasures, monsters, dangerous locations, and even helpful NPCs. There are several different kinds of cards, each of which will be explained in the following pages. Enemies. In the world of Eldoria, enemies can be found around every corner. As you draw cards, you will encounter many enemies that will engage you in combat. During combat, you will have the option to both attack your enemy or flee. When an enemy seems overwhelming, it is sometimes in your advantage to flee the combat, until you fight bosses that you can't flee from. That's just the breaks, though. Enemies award experience points when you defeat them. In addition, defeating enemies allows an automatic draw from the treasure deck. Some cards you draw lead to random events, and you will be required to roll dice to resolve them. The higher you roll, the better the outcome. Which again, why I was like, I almost always want to like not have bad rolls, because bad rolls are so bad. And also, kind of to the point of one of those other classes where you always get like half damage from taking things, and like a lot of these event rolls, they aren't damage. And so, having known that before, it's like, I don't know if that's such a, like, sure it prevents damage to those, but like, I'd rather just avoid bad things entirely. And again, it's I guess a kind of a gamification, and it is good to have options, but like, the potential for suck versus not having suck, I will totally take the not having suck at all, as opposed to just having it less bad. That's just me. Let's see here. But yeah, higher fate score, the better. And admittedly, because I did pick the ranger, I admittedly, if I have a higher fate, it will make my life much easier. Because if I remember right, I kind of, in the previous playthrough, I kind of did get my fate to like plus 11 or something, like plus 10. Because this way I would never get the bad roll, I would have the worst, only get this, but without that, I don't have to worry about spending the 10 points in my fate anymore. Which, again, I kind of like the concept of this ranger class because of that. You encounter cards that have choices but not require a roll. These are called choice cards. You will offer one of 3 choices you can select. This is kind of why I went with the gold. Some of this stuff comes up. Some choices require a character to have over a certain amount of gold activated. These events also expensive the gold that character has accumulated. You pick one of 3 choices during play, and at least one choice will always be available. Yay! Occasionally you encounter a shop during your adventure. A shop allows the character to buy new equipment that can help boost their abilities. Shops are also a place where a player can sell the loot they have accumulated from the loot pile and convert it to gold. Loot cannot be spent until it's converted to gold. You make your way through the world of Eldoria. You eventually draw up a location card. These cards will signify the trail the Queen's Malvinia's Knights has led you to a new area. In your standard game, you will travel to several areas. How many depends on the game length you select at the beginning of the game. In your new area, you can no longer draw cards from the area you left behind. Character starts with a limited number of potions in game more as the game progresses. Potions can be purchased at shops and drawn more from the treasure deck. Healing potions will heal the character 8 health and can be used anytime except in the enemy's turn in combat. Healing potions cannot raise a character's health above their maximum health score, which is why I kind of see the value of having like a +1 healing item or characteristics on your character, because like otherwise you're stuck very much at a very fixed amount of healing per turn. Fire potions are thrown at the enemy. They hit automatically and deal 8 points of damage. They can only be used during combat on the character's turn. Also good because, you know, flat damage. XP. As character moves to the game world, battling enemies and exploring other random events, they will accumulate experience points. Every time a character gains 30 experience points, they will gain a level of expertise in their chosen profession. There's no upper limit to the number of levels a character gains, so acquiring experience points is always important, especially if you can start stacking the bonuses. Leveling up. When a character has gained enough experience points to level up, they will be granted the option to increase one of their attributes. Different attributes can feature different abilities in the game. More information can be found by clicking the info button at the top of the main play screen. That is nice. Eventually, if the character is able to survive the treacherous sands of Eldora, they may finally convert Queen Malvinia or one of 8 other final bosses available in the game. Defeating one of the final bosses will end the game. The player will be victorious. And I remember, I think, in the playthroughs I've done, I fought the Swamp Witch, I fought a Lich, I fought an Elven Sorceress, I think, and I may have fought the Queen. So I think I've done like 4 or 5 of the 8 endings. Alright, the pursuit begins. Royal Scouts report trouble news. Queen Malvinia's wicked knights are on the move. Even worse, the evil Sorceress Queen discovered her involvement and has put a price on your head in the hope that someone will stop your pursuit of her knights. Your rumors whisper in shadow corners that other beings of foul intent may also be trying to track the knights and gain control of the Celestial Prism before it reaches the Queen Malvinia. You can't let them get there before you do. Your goal is to uncover valuable information that will reveal the footsteps of your adversaries and lead you to the Celestial Prison regardless of the dangers that lie ahead. Make a solemn vow to halt the evil knights and protect the realm of Eldoria from danger. Silver Dawn. After being chosen by the king for this important mission, he bids you to ready yourself for the adventure ahead. He suggests you quickly explore some important locations in his castle and the city of Silver Dawn before leaving to pursue the knights. King Command fills you with a sense of urgency. You walk out of the castle's grand hall, gazing up at the intricate banners and polished stone. The walls that echo the pride and history of this peaceful city. The soft golden light filtering through the stained glass windows casts vibrant hues over the marble floors, illuminating your path towards the treasury. Your first stop on your path to adventure. Okay. Oh, I like just being able to mouse over and it tells you now. I don't remember it always being there for like all these things. I do like the use of color between like the armor use, the X and Y, the weapon use, you know, whatever. Mastery. I do like because I think before it was all like white text, white with white. Now that it's white with green, like I can very much see like the static thing and then what my specific thing does, which I like. And of course my cat is just meowing. I know I hear you, sir. So we have 20 draws left in this zone. We are in this location. Yep. Actually, okay, no. These must be static things. Okay. So I don't remember if these were mine or not. I don't remember. Okay, so I have 2 health potions. Oh, I like that 8 number. That's nice. Oh, that's really nice. It points out it heals poisoned and bleeding. That's amazing. Oh, I like the tooltips. Those are very nice. Those are very nice. Okay. Dagger, no armor, helmet, ring, boots. That was one thing I also remember bringing up too during my playthrough is like bracers at one point or only warriors could get shields. I think rogues at the time could get shields as well. But then, like, if you weren't that, you just were kind of out of luck, and then everyone else got all the static things. But now they've added it so that, like, either you get a shield or a bracer, which is really nice for just item diversity. I remember that. That's nice. And we have our loot pile, which is empty. Alright, so let's draw a card. Place King's Treasury. Except the heavy iron-bound doors, the King's Treasury, ornate chests are stacked along the walls, and the scent of metal and ancient wood fills the air. 2 armored guards with their hands resting on the hilts of their swords watch over the wealth of Silver Dawn. An official and finely tailored robe steps forward, giving a courteous nod. The king has instructions to supply with gold, and your journey, of course, will ensure an appropriate amount. And this is a fit. And so this is where, like, I've been screwed before by bad rolls, and I was like, okay, so I'm at least going to get 100 gold out of this. I might get more. And I rolled a 5, and I still got that. I like that. That is... Oh, I have to convert it at the shop. Okay, so they gave me 150 of gold of loot, but not... Okay. Oh, maybe that's what the other thing was, is it gave me straight gold as opposed to loot at the start. I didn't think about that. Though I thought it was... I think it was 100. No, I've got that. Oh. Now the King's Library. Sit in the King's Library. The air thick with the scent of ancient paper, leather bindings, and faint traces of incense. Golden light filters in from high arc windows, casting one glow over rows of books and scrolls. As you approach the heart of the library, you see an area dedicated to arcane studies. Its shelves filled with thick volumes of magical artifacts, mythical relics, and ancient lore of Eldoria. So this page is information from Celestial Prism. You should learn as much as you can before you start to find it. And again, I really like having just an automatic, at very least. Yeah, because I rolled a 9 there, and that would have only been 1 XP, but I get 2 from that, which I like. This ranger thing is really paying off. For training hall, combat trainer, tall man with a face carved with countless battle scars. His gaze is intent, scrutinizing you through measuring your worth. He clears his throat and says, the king has sent word that he wants you to be prepared as possible of a choice. I can grant you a health potion to keep you on your feet in the heat of battle, or a set of novice bracers to guard against what swords and spells may come at you. You should take nothing at all, and rely on your wits and strength your decision. I will take the bracers, because I can sell the bracers, and also, I don't want to die, so I'll take that, because like if I don't get hit, I don't need the potion. So yeah, I will take that. Now, I do wonder if you can equip from the loot pile. That was one thing I remember having an issue with before. It's like, oh, turns out I really needed that item, and I couldn't equip it. And I'm afraid to actually try it and test it to see if it comes up. Commentary, once you've made your choice, motions you to follow him across the training yard. He leads you where a young squire is waiting, shifting nervously from foot to foot. The squire holds a wooden sword in his hand, his grip firm with posture slightly uncertain. Trainer glances between you, the squire, arms crossed over his chest. This will be your first test. Nothing too serious, change your footing. He's in you, he knows it's only practice. So here we go. I have to hit at least a 9 to hit him. 6 successful hits. He has 6 health, 4 XP. And he does 1 attack. I think my damage is... Little cricket. 4. So I have to hit him twice to bring him down. He hits me 2 at a time. And I don't think I have any means to reduce damage. I think that was like unique to, I guess, berserkers and to battle mages. I think that was unique to their damage reduction. Oh yeah, there's right there. Yay, I got him. Misses me. I almost wish the dice were just a hair slower. They're almost like too fast just for me to see what's going on. I might have that also on, so that might be a setting actually. 5 XP. And I get another dagger, but this one's long. Ooh. Oh, and if I remember, that was another thing too, is like the rewards for these were like originally just whatever. And you could get loot that you couldn't even use. Now you get something, if I remember right, that's actually keyed to your class, which is really nice. Okay, we will do that number. Oh, and it is immediately put into the loot pile. Okay. So I did want to check. Oh, I can retrieve it. Okay, that is nice. So I could, if I wanted to, I could retrieve that. Because I know there's been some times where I'm just like, oh, actually, maybe I do want that secondary effect, and now I can do that if I want to do that. Okay, no, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That is very nice. That is that because like sometimes you'll find a property and I think like, yeah, that's not really useful. And then you get into a situation where it's like, I'll take the loss of damage for the better loot stuff. All right, here we go. The combat trainer's eyes glint with the glint of challenge. He gestures for you to follow him across the training grounds once more, riding with a calm, unmoving stance. Stands a seasoned knight in worn but well-kept armor. Cleaner nods towards Knight, giving you a knowing look. This one won't be as easy as the Squire. Sir Aldrich here has a strong armor and a charm that protects him from magic. He'll show you what a real fight looks like. Don't expect him to go easy on you. Consider to trust your skill. So... Oh, that's... Those are new. They didn't used to have those. Oh, that's new. Oh, okay. I can kind of... Because now you actually have to, like, worry about... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder what the... I guess that's fireproof as well. Those would matter. Okay. So, man, okay. Miss. I'm glad I got the... bracers. Oh, this is gonna be one of those fights. I'm gonna do half damage. Ooh. Oh, yeah. It would actually be hilarious if I died during this sequence. It really would. I guess statistically it can happen if you're really bad at it and you get really unlucky on the dice rolls. Because if I was only doing like 1 or 2 damage at a time, I'd have to hit him 9 times. And that time he could kill me. Because 9 hits is like almost 30 health. Because I've already lost 15 health going into this. So that's like, I have lost almost half of my health. And this is where it hurts. It's like, oh, look at this cool armor you got that you can't actually do anything. Well, crap. President approaches from standing before his serene aura of one who's devoted herself to healing peace, face on your wrinkles. Fought well. If you're in need of healing at your wounds, or if you'd rather carry on as you are, a healing potion over your head. Oh, that is so nice, because, like, if you get the hell beaten out of you... Oh, that is so nice, because, like, you're not getting punished for doing that. I like that a lot, actually. That is good. This is good tutorial. I like this. I like this a lot. Place Sodagon Tavern. You're greeted by a lively hum of locals, sharing tales, laughter, and hint of friendly mischief. So roasted meat and ale hangs heavy in the air, mingling with the faint scent of wood smoke. You glance around and spot a group of townsfolk gathering at a low wooden table in a corner, casting dying, exchanging forth easy familiarity. As you approach, one of the players, a grizzled man with a quick smile and a wink, gestures you to sit. Care to try your luck, traveler? And again, being a ranger, I'll never lose gold. As I would have right there. So I'll take the gold. I like this. This is good. City blacksmith. The rich scent of metal and smoke fills the air, mingling with the warmth radiating from a nearby forge. Clang of hammer and steel that goes from the back room. We catch glimpses of a broad-shouldered man hard at work, carefully shaping a glowing piece of iron. A young woman with bright blonde hair and a confident smile greets you. Her hands show signs of work. Faint soot stains and a few calluses prove of her own dedication to the trade. Looking for something sturdy, perhaps, she asked, nodding towards a row of gleaming armor pieces displayed around the shop. We have everything from reinforced cloth robes to plate mail. If you'd like, I can show you what we have. I would love to sell my loot. And then I would love to browse the wares. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. That is really good. Poor wizards. I think this is slightly randomized, because, like, this is really good. But only rogue... I guess it makes it because rogues get the extra thing. I like that. That's nice. Heck yeah. That puts our defense at 4, which is, yeah, nice. Very nice. Now we're at the apothecary, so I can send even more money. A scent of herbs and a hint of something spicy in the air. Shelves are lining the walls. Oops, sorry, Cookie. Current with vials and bottles, each containing a little bit different color. Some softly glowing, others dark as ink. Near the counter stands a man with rosy cheeks and a beaming smile. I've got potions, healing fire, and for those hotter encounters, there's his voice twinkling. One herb that's a little more special. I'll put silver loot, browse wearers, destiny potion. Ooh. I'm gonna go with a healing potion. Those are kind of few and far between. See, I'm not worried about destiny. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, place Sodagon gates. Towering skulls stretch high above, casting a shadow over the entryway. 2 guards clad in polished silver armor stand watch. One of them nods in your direction, and of curiosity in his eyes. You're off the king's mission, he says, concerning his command. We've heard some talk about where King Malvina's might went, though it's hard to say if it's factors in their tale. He raises an eyebrows of gauging interest. Care to hear what we know? Yeah, actually, I would love to hear. So close. All right. I do like how they're like slowly, like, it eases you into everything. I do appreciate that. It's really nice. Malvina's spy. Outside the city gates of Silver Dawn, as the golden leaves drift around you, the figure emerges from behind the trees. He's draped in the dark leather, his features sharp and shadowed beneath the hood pulled over his face. So he drawls, carrying a smooth menace. The word travels quickly through the door. I heard a king sent a hero to chase after the celestial prism. How quaint. He steps forward, his hand reaching to the hilt of a dagger gleaming wickedly at his side. But your journey ends before it even begins, he says coldly. Well, buddy, I've got a longer dagger than you, and size matters. So far, I do like the tutorial. It's a lot longer than the original one was, and I definitely feel like it's putting me through a bunch of new paces, which I appreciate. This feels like a zone in its own right. Gotcha. Ooh, I do a lot of damage now. Miss. Super miss. Haha. Oh no, I got him. Woo. Can I make it through this unscathed? I was hoping, but like I was just having a lot of misses because his defense is just out of like averages. Even though because I have a 50-50 shot with how dice work with d10s. Okay, can I please kill him now? Nope. Okay. Whew. I was like, I don't want to take too many hits. I haven't gotten anywhere yet. Oh man, and if I was a scout, kind of like the healing leather more, honestly, because like I am eventually going to pop a potion, and this is where I appreciate doing this because like I can keep both of these armors. Ooh, until I sell all the loot. That's the other problem. I can't pick and choose what loot I sell. It's just all in there. Ooh. Maybe that could be a thing where you can pick what you sell. That would be really nice, because, like, if I were to sell my whole loot pile... Uh-oh. Okay. That's a fun little bug. If I go to loot pile, it doesn't want to show what I have there. Hopefully that'll be fixed up. So we'll go on to the next thing. A thief duo. Hungers from the path practice on grace of the young woman with long golden hair. The leather armor looks worn. Stop right there, says one herder, steady with lace with desperation. Taking that gold out of yours, hand over, no one gets hurt. Just do as she says. Yeah, I'm really digging being a ranger here. That would be cool if I could have gotten that, because that would have been a level up. Alright. All the merchants. As you follow the winding forest, creak of wagon wheels and soft murmur of voices draw your attention. Up ahead, parked in a clearing framed by golden autumn trees, stands a sturdy wooden wagon. Ah, traveler, a man calls, stepping forward with open arms. You've come just the right time. My wife and I deal in goods that are rare, unique, and perhaps exact what you... Oh, it's a cruel joke. That those thieves were right before. That's a cruel joke. I love it. Yeah, and so, like, my option is just sell all loot. So I can't pick and choose if I have multiple items. Those wares... Have that, can't wear that. That's nice. Healing robes. Okay, so it does feel like the shop's are randomizing. That's cool. As long as there's at least a option for every class. There's not really much else for me to do, so we leave. Glowing wisp. Trigger the light as you draw closer, as a wisp, small flowing of pure magical energy hovers just above the ground, drifting noisily between the trees. It's glowing, waxing, waning like a slow heartbeat. The wisp flits away from you as you step forward. Its movement skittish, and certain strange energy crackling around it, neither warm nor cold, nor hostile nor inviting. Yeah, I'm definitely digging, because that would have been I take damage. So I'm really enjoying the ranger, because like again, I could take the other thing, take half damage, or I could just take nothing. Like I really like. Oh, he can do shields or bracers. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, I can do that. But no, I'm really digging. Like, I like that passive. That passive's really nice. Ooh, can't read. Oh, I guess I just cannot flee at all. Okay. Tree Widow. Tread cautiously. Chris Almayer suddenly feels heavier above amber-hued leaves, so he gently, but something moves along the branches, something far too large from you. Before you can react, a massive shadow drops from the canopy, and with a bow-jarring thud directly in your path. The creature, before you use a tree widow, its bloated segmented body covered in mottled pattern that mimics the bark of the surrounding trees. 8 spindly legs, bristles sharp, thorn-like hairs, and its multiple eyes gleam, reflecting the sunlight from here. Ah, okay, I was wondering why I couldn't flee. Okay, I do like the abilities here. I do like this. Also, poison sucks. I do like these, like, status effects in the cards. Also, I really hope... And now I'm poisoned. Damn it. I'm gonna be cheesed if this guy just hits me the one time. Enough to get me poisoned, and then make me pop a potion, because he sucks. And that's exactly what he did. He's a bastard. Yay, gold. I think a level up. I am missing a bunch. That's weird. I didn't... What happened to my level? Oh no! Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, crud. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. Oh, that's... Okay, so I just need to be really quick. I need accuracy. Accuracy is the third one down. I have to get that next after crap. Okay, so it remembers the thing I pick. I just have to click accept. Okay. Okay. Maybe? Whoa, what are these? Oh, that's kind of cool. Health, bonus to defense, potion. Oh, okay. Bonus to attack. I'm sure Prophet Sword's like watching this movie raging. I was like, oh no, my game! Okay, so I should have gotten both an accuracy bonus from my level up and also from my, yeah, because I'm at 3, because I'm at 2 accuracy plus the one from the level up. Okay. Oh, because I drew a card. Oh, man, that poison's rough. Okay. Okay, that's... I get 9 health, so when I'm at 32 is when I can drink. Massive hulking shape emerged from the shadows. Giant carnivorous frog. Its warty mottled skin, glistening light. Its bulbous eyes fixed on you. Its massive throat inflates a rhythmic croak, vibrating in the air with a low, ominous rumble. This almost looks like he has a hat on. I'm not gonna lie, it really looks like he's got a hat on. I like it. Creature springs into motion. Its powerful legs propelling it towards you. Its tongue, a grotesque, sticky appendage, snaps outward like a whip, aiming to ensnare you, grasp and drag you into its gaping maw. It has no special properties. Oh, and 11 XP too. It's got a lot of health. I'll drink that to clear that off, and now I'm at 40 health. I also see the appeal of that Shadow Blade now, because like just every turn healing 1. Because I remember at one point I did have regeneration on one of my characters, and being able just to regenerate steadily is really big when you're only taking 2 and 3 health at a time. And so having that extra, that's right, I get bonus XP because I have that spy background, that's right. Actually, looking at this now, I wish I could see what my background actually was. Now I'm kind of like looking around. Probably have to click that in a second to this fight. There we go. A lot of damage from that. I would rather just not get hit. Does it show me my background? Okay, so we've got the bonus XP, the healing bonus. I do appreciate that it has like the regional bonuses, item bonuses. It breaks down where all the bonuses are coming from. The only thing I wish is that I could actually like mouse over and see what these did if I forgot. But otherwise, this is, I really like this. This is exactly what I was looking, I was like, what's the breakdown of my stuff? That's nice. Another Skelly Man. Peaceful rustle of autumn leaves is interrupted by the slow, deliberate clatter of bones. A skeletal warrior steps into the path, its armor rusted and battered, the crimson streaks on its blade are fresh, just with grim testament to the destruction it has already wrought. There's no aimless undead. Foul magic of a necromancer binds it, driving it forward with singular intent. Here we go. Yes. Next card, a blind oracle. Standing ahead of you is a man, his eyes clad with blindness, yet his face is calm and knowing. Cradled in his hands, it's a crystal ball pulsing with a rhythmic glow, as if it's responding to an unseen melody. The spirits from the realms beyond Eldoria have been singing to the theft of the celestial prism. Their voices echo through the veil, lamenting its danger, the danger that looms. He lifts the crystal ball, its glow intensifying. If they deem you worthy, perhaps they may grant you a boon. That would be really good. 10 health is really good. I'll take it. I'm back at full. Like a random attribute would be good, but being at full health as I leave the tutorial is really nice as well. Lizard Diplomat. Well met, traveler. Lizard says you, bowing slowly. I am Scar, an envoy of the lizard folk clans of Silverdawn. Word of your quest to reclaim the celestial prism has reached even us. Queen Malvinia's knights tread a dangerous path, and it is in our interest to see that they fail. Reaches into a leather pouch, his side produces a small bundle. Our clans wish to aid you. Choose a gift, brave one. A pouch of gold to fund your journey, healing to mend your wounds, or this. It's a vial filled with swirling purple liquid that seems almost alive. The potion of destiny, a concoction said to sharpen your fate when the moment matters most. I already have health. I don't need the. I'll take the destiny potion. I like this. This is like, I feel kitted out, and I definitely feel. Ooh, I'm going home. I'm not from the. I definitely am enjoying this because like it feels like a fully fleshed out zone, whereas before it was like 5 or 6 zones immediately throws you in. This feels like I've felt everything. I feel like I'm properly invested. So off we go to this. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. In between zone healing. Okay, that's really good. I can sell my things. I'm at full. I don't have 30 gold. I could just take this and then be up to 30. If I come over with a shop, you know, I'm good either way. I like that. I like that in between chapter thing. That's nice. Because like, I remember last time, like when I was playing through it, you'd go through and you'd enter a new zone and you'd be at like 5 health, and it's like, this is not great. Okay, the Ice Spires. In the icy heart of the Northern Realms lies a majestic yet perilous expanse known as the Ice Spires, a landscape of towering columns of ice, vast glaciers, and treacherous flows or frozen plains. Bitter winds whip through the air, biting at the flesh of any who dare to venture into its unforgiving embrace. Few creatures call this frigid wilderness home, but those that do are resilient to as the frozen runs. Few creatures call this frigid wilderness home, but those that do are as resilient as the frozen landscape itself, adapted to survive amidst the biting cold and relentless storms. Helps if I'm not reading too quickly. Amidst the stark beauty of shimmering auroras and sparkling ice formations lie ancient ruins, forgotten temples, and hidden wonders waiting to be discovered by intrepid adventurers. Yet, danger lurks at every turn, from deadly avalanches and sudden storms to malevolent forces drawn to the remote and inhospitable terrain. Only the bravest and most determined souls dare to tread upon the frozen paths of the Ice Spires. They're I could not. I'm just gonna click OK. I can't read. Reading is hard. I do appreciate that the cards have their own custom deck colors, so I do like that. If I remember right, the thing before was like 5 zones on a standard length game. I think long was like 7. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll see how this goes. Oh, a Frost Dragon. I love how we just go right into it. I do like the scaling because they're not as brutal. Ugh. Okay, that's a little rough. I wonder if there are enemies that are like particularly vulnerable to fire. It's 4 to hit. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if this is worth it. Go big, go home. Big go home. Owie. Crap. Oh, this is... He'd be particularly brutal, particularly fast, because this guy is like rolling like a fiend. Oh, Lord. Should use the potion. That would have killed him. I would have avoided that. Okay, well. Go to hell. Yeah, I leveled up. 10 gold pieces. Ow. I wonder if the XP... I think the XP slowly does scale up. I kind of want more damage. Like, I've noticed this game isn't as brutal with the accuracy scaling thing as the previous iterations were. And so I actually feel like I have more of a choice to take other options now. Because before it was like, I need accuracy because you can't do any damage. Whereas now it's just like, well, I'm hitting enough. I wouldn't mind hitting harder. So I'm actually feeling like... I am feeling like I'm actually making a meaningful choice now, as opposed to feeling like I'm just shoehorned into one thing over the other. Okay. Okay, it does go, because I think before at one point it was just a flat amount of XP. I do appreciate that it does scale a little bit up, because I guess it makes it, especially from the game design perspective, it makes it much more, you can kind of anticipate what the soft caps are for leveling, and you can kind of like build the game's difficulty out around that, as opposed to being flat every time. But this, I can kind of see that, like, as much as I love seeing like crazy high numbers, and breaking the game with math, this makes it easier to design the game so that like the scaling isn't as whack, because you know people aren't going to be getting as high, so you don't have to have the numbers as high. Of course, I don't know what kind of scaling we have going on in the background, but again, I do appreciate this as is right now. Also, fuck that dragon. God. I'm not going to read all the dialogue on all these things. We did it on the first introductory act, and we're just going to kind of leave it at that. Sell the loot. Right, what do we have? That is really good. Because that gives me the defense and the accuracy. So now I am a bit more... I wonder if I can still sell. Okay, he's a frost crawl, and oh, I could just ask. Health, please. Oh, great scaly ones. Health, please. 13 damage, 5. Yeah, because I'm feeling pretty good. Because now I do 6 damage, which is enough to break that threshold rend. Oh no, not again. But I have a health potion left. +4 to hit. And I'm bleeding. I like how bleeding is on the top and poison's on the bottom. Oh god, bleeding poison would be horrible. You would take like 2 damage every turn. I almost feel like this first zone is just... like, most of the numbers feel good, but man, these guys are hitting like ridiculously harder at the gate. Maybe I should use my destiny potions. Oh, thank God. It's like, because that would have been loss of 10 health. I was like, okay, we're just gonna do that. Yeah, because these guys just seem like, okay, he feels like, usually like, the things were like +4 and 5 to hit. I'm like, oh, these guys are rough. Sayas are still just fucking doing some nutso stuff to me. Woof. I'll stick with the bracers. Does the same thing, but I mean, I like the fanatics of having no sword or no shield right now. 3 knights, 4 damage. I'll do it. We'll do it. I got like 2 turns left being boosted as I get mauled. Just need 1 more. I got it. He needs 2 more and he gets me. Okay. Oof. Level up. Okay. You got me there. Level up. Good gear. I'm gonna die horribly soon. I know that for a fact. Let's jack our defense up because I'm like these guys are at like +4s to hit. I'm just like they're also rolling like crazy, so I'll take that. Can't take. Oh, okay. So you get this I guess every other level. Yeah, every other level. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So the game expects you to hit 16. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that because the game's about to end if I don't do that. The game is about to end if I don't do that. I'd love to take the other things, but I'm literally about to die. I need that full heal. Now, it would be a really cool thing if out of all of those, you could always take the full heal option. So I could forego my permanent stat buffs like that, like the +1 whatevers. But if I'm like really needing to, I just want to try and push through, I could always just take the heal. Like I almost wonder if that would be a kind of a cool thing too. Because like there's sometimes like I'm just getting through the second area. What do you mean I'm almost completely dead? And I kind of like because like I enjoy playing. Like I like these things, and it's such as like I'm dead. Or you get through a bunch of hard fights and it's just like really. But I like that. I like kind of like the little grace mechanics. No, it would be cool also because like I like grace mechanics. I just said that, but if you want to do a hardcore thing, you can maybe check that box. Just like nope, you get to pick that once. Good luck, that kind of thing. And this way, you have that ace in the hole, but you get the 1. So alternatively, it's probably how it is here. So we'll see. Glacial Yeti, +2 attack. Okay, 12 health. I think I may have, at least for the easy enemies, I may have gotten over the hump for them because this guy doesn't look like he's terribly able to accurately hit me. I say I'm still missing him, but this feels like an easy enemy. So, okay. Ooh, that's cool. Damage reduction. Oh, that could stack if you're a berserker too. Yeah, I like all the classes now because you can now actually get some cool synergies going and stuff like that you couldn't do before. Before it was a little too simple, and I understand it's an earlier edition of the game, but like I do like that depth and complexity that the extra classes provide. Okay, big angry ogre. 3 to hit. So I wonder if I went over the math hump because like. Well, no, I guess these are just easier enemies because, like, before they were still, like, 6 damage. And admittedly, he hits hard when he hits. And maybe I just had, like, a bad run of early monsters. Maybe that's what it was. Because, like, the first couple enemies in there were just, like, oof. And now we're kind of, like, we've kind of hit our stride a bit with a couple of lucky breaks. Ooh. Crap. Oh, this hurts me. I wouldn't have enough money. Actually, no, I wouldn't. I'd be at 146, so I still wouldn't have enough. Oh, well. Okay. He's got +3 attacks. So. I do like these modifiers. They are kind of nice. Oh, wait, you can crit? Wait, what? Whoa, where is... I don't like that. Whoa, what happened? No one told me about crits. Mastery... Speed, accuracy... Attack bonus... Defense bonus, damage reduction... I didn't know crits were a thing. Well, that was unexpected. A pleasant surprise at that, but I guess if you go over 20, which is terrifying because I've had a couple enemies get up to 20, but I haven't gotten to 20 myself. All right, this is like the harder difficult. 14 defense, they hit hard. Yeah. Yeah, it feels like the first zone, the 15 is the big break point. Because if it was at 14, it's just over 50. Now it's a little over 50-50. And my accuracy is, I'm at 50. Like this, I feel like the scaling is a lot better than what it was before. It's a lot less lopsided for either side. I think maybe I just got really unlucky with some of the initial fights in this zone. Oh, he's got iron skin. I was like, why am I not doing as much damage? It's gonna take 4 more turns. It'd be really interesting to see if there was a hybrid character. Maybe, like, because I know the Arcanists can't wear any equipment, but, like, it's to add their fate to their thing, which is handy, I guess, because a lot of, like, secondary items you would normally get would add to your Mastery Might and stuff like that, but it'd be cool if maybe they could have 2 weapons and then they could pick which one they're fighting with. And then they would give the ultimate flexibility, because if I'm fighting this guy, I would almost be willing to not wear armor and equipment if I could just go, oh, I have a wand and I have a sword, so I can go like either way, whichever one is more efficient to attack the guy. That would be pretty cool if you had a class like that, like a hybrid. And there we go. It's painful. All right, no, it's level 6 is my thing. Oh, cool. Plus 1 mastery. That's a nice loot roll. And then the question is, so I'm a ranger, so I don't need to worry about fate. I'm always at least guaranteed the middle option, which is, while not always good, is enough for me to go, okay, I can deal with this. I'm leaning towards either more defense or more accuracy. And because my damage is really good right now, I almost feel speed put me up to 16 defense, accuracy put me up plus 4. Let's go with, and this is where I'm like kind of like I'm actually like, I like that my things are not just immediately go all into one. I do kind of like that I'm actually having to hem and haw a bit here. Because, like, nothing is being terribly overly accurate, and nothing is being terribly evasive. And so I'm kind of like, I'm thinking right now, like, okay, what do I need to best be able to do things? I think I'm going to go with accuracy, because I think that might work out for me a little bit better. Yeah, and I think that was because that puts me just at like a little bit higher than 50-50, like a 55% chance to hit. Because he's still only plus 3. Yes, I'm feeling good with what I didn't, because I don't want to necessarily. I mean, I wouldn't mind skewing my defense, but being able to consistently hit this guy to removing, especially with some of these guys that have like the really bad status effect on hits, I just don't want to give them that many opportunities to hit me, even with the one-off, because I have no potions to heal with right now. I'm kind of like, I've got what I've got. Unless I get really... Okay, so that wasn't a crit. I wonder what the crit is. Maybe crit's like triple sixes? Yeah, because I was at maybe a... I don't know. I'm not sure how I got that critical hit. I'll have to like double check in the video after the fact of like how I actually pulled that off. I don't think I'm going to make it past this act. Nope, especially not with this. Especially not with this. Can I just kill it before it hits me? Thank God. Yeah, I'm glad these things have low attack, because that is just, ugh, no. Log dagger. Ooh, living tree. actually really just want the healing. I don't want a Destiny die. Just give me the healing as I roll a little, because I'm like, I'm really wounded. I really... Okay, go super projected. Yeah. No, we're not doing that game. I'll save my fucking Destiny potions for like all of this shit. Give us all of your money. Ugh. Yeah, no, Destiny potions. Good stuff. Okay. This has been the luckiest string of Destiny potion uses I've gotten. Oh, that was 12 XP worth of just bullshit I just completely and totally avoided. Oh, though that potion was well worth it. Oh, Lord. Because, yeah, I think those 3 events would have actually killed me. Because, like, one was take 10 damage, another one was take, like, 5 damage. I am fairly certain if I would have gotten those rolls without the bonuses, I would have died just from random events. Oh, please, for the love of Mike, heal me. Oh, to the Forsaken Canyon. And then... health. Alright. So, what we'll probably do here, because this is a pretty good spread, I feel. I haven't gotten to the boss, but this is like a really good spread of like the tutorial, the first zone, all the new mechanics. I'm really liking this. It is not feeling nearly as unfair as it was the first time I played this. Like the first time it was like, it felt brutally unfair to the point of almost being unfun at times. This, like, I've had ups and downs, which I like. It's not like just constantly just like badgering me until I can get like, whoop. It's been like up, down, I'm about to die, I'm about to come back. I like the back and forth with it. It's got a much better flow than what it originally did. Prophet Sword has done a really good job on refining this. But we are going to wrap it up here because it's an hour and I don't want to drag this out too much longer. This is called, as I'm such a wonderful friend, Quest of the Champion. My friend Prophet Sword is working on it and he is continuing with it. I don't know what release scheduled on, but I know he's been doing amazing, wonderful work on it at a very steady pace. We'll probably review this again as he gets further work on it, and again once it also comes out as well. But again, thanks everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. We'll be back on Twitch and YouTube again, and depending on how this goes, I may actually stream this again. Because even I wasn't expecting to go for a full hour, because the tutorial last time was so much shorter. I was like, oh, 20, 30 minutes. Here we are, an hour in. I'm like, oh, and I'm only through like the first 2 zones. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up here. Thanks again, everyone, and we'll catch you later. Bye.